Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Orchid Island, ticker ORC. I thought it was some interesting action going on here today. How it started off and took a dip and ran up right away from 467 to 476. Kind of danced around here pretty much flat, and then took another dip down to 469, back up to this 474 range. Thought it was kind of interesting trading going on with it today. Here's a look over the last year. This was up over a $6 stock at one time. I used to think it was a good buying around the $5 range. Here it danced around kind of flat for a while, and ever since end of or middle of November, it just started coming down, touching these really low points, the 429, 434. Even 457 would have been a good buy. So there's a look at what it looks like over the last year, down over 12%. And here's a look over the last 3 months. Down 0.74% in the last month. It's actually up in the last week, so this would have been a good buying point. Up over 4.79%, and that's up a little bit today, so I just thought it was interesting trading going on with this one. I still have 130 shares here at a cost basis of $5.63. I'd like to get that down to about $5. Maybe on one of these dips I'll buy some more. I'm just kind of waiting this out and see if it goes any lower, see what happens with this one. And here's a look at my next dividend coming up. So a dividend payment, 110 shares. As you can see, I bought 20 since then, so this will increase next month. So if I had this set up on drip, that would buy almost 2 shares. Another 20, it'd add another $1.20 to that. So the end of the January 29th dividend, if I had it set up on drip, it'd be buying about 2 new shares, so that would add up eventually. You can see the compounding, how that would do. If you don't know what this one is, it's a REIT. It's a high-paying dividend stock, one that I've been in for a while, one that a lot of people have been talking about. People's been buying the dips on this one. I've talked about it a couple times over the channel here. Looks like back on December 11, a couple times in November when it started going down, once in July and one in September. It's kind of one of those you left alone, didn't pay much attention to it, but it keeps going on the dip, and so I keep trying to buy some whenever I can. But you can see the dividend yield, how it just keeps going up. Volume of 4.5 million, the average is 5.42 million with an $831 million market cap. That probably goes over $1 billion from time to time, depending on the price. 52-week low of 417, excellent price still bought in, and high of 622. Here's a look at their earnings. Next one coming up on February 24th. Here's my last buy at 434. Don't know why that one didn't fill on the day before. And even this was a good price, so should have bought some more at those prices, but always being cautious, because I've bought a lot of stocks here lately and they go down or go on the dip, and then I'm buying more, but we shall wait and see what this one does. And over here on the Bing, currently showing ORC as a buy. And then I have a couple more articles coming out here. This is dated on the 20th. It's a little bit older, so don't put too many comments. The later information is later in the video. So whenever I put some older information, I've had it happen a couple times in the past. I feel it's all relevant to the stock price, especially if somebody new is looking at the stock. And I've had some comments saying it's older information, outdated, which is true, so just skip the part of the video. So I guess I don't know what else to tell you. ORC is down 16.28% lower this year today. Is it time to buy? And like I said, this is dated on the 20th. So I'm just going to scroll through some of this information. Again, the December dividend is 0.065 or 6.5 cents. So if you had 2 shares, you'd be getting 13 cents per month, and you can do the math from there. And so, like I said, since this is older, it's just kind of going over the price points over the last 6 months, down 20.11. And just going to scroll through the rest of that, so feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. ORC shares close in a 52-week low, a market mover, and this is dated on the 21st. So you can kind of see what this one has done over the last, since June. The high volume in there, people selling it. Wow. That's... Huh. But a lot of people's been buying this one. I've been buying it on the dip, so like I said, right in here, I mean, it's just above. Any time it would go below $5, I would try to buy some. As you can see, that just traded kind of flat there for November, October, August. Started coming down in July, so like August, you had a good dip there. So I used to feel it was a good time to buy any time below $5, and now look at it. So shares closed, and this is dated on the 21st, so it goes over how shares closed. 52-week low of 428, giving the company a market cap of $773 million. And again, just going to scroll through this information since it's a little bit older. Trading volume this week was 215.5, higher than the 20-day average. Beta measure of the stock's volatility relative to the overall market stands at 0.7. This kind of goes over some technical indicators. The MACD, a trend following momentum indicator, indicates a downward trend. And so I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this one, buying on the dips, and there's some people holding thousands of shares on this one, so as long as they keep paying the dividend, it's all good. That's how I look at it. It's got to go back up at some point in time. Market comparative performance. The company's share price is the same as the S&P 500 index, lags it on a 1-year basis and lags it on a 5-year basis. Per group comparative performance. So feel free to pause and go over that information. This one's dated here today. ORC can't be written off after posting last 3 months average volume of 4.8 million. So it's priced at $4.67 after the most recent trading session. At the very opening of the session, the stock price was $4.69. Reached a high price of $4.70 prior to the closing. The session, it reached the value of $4.65. Stock touched a low price of $4.57. Recently, in news on December 9th, 2021, ORC announces a December 2021 monthly dividend. November 30th, 2021, RMBS portfolio characteristics and increase in stock repurchase program. December 2021, monthly dividend of 0.065 or 6.5 cents per share of common stock. And you can go ahead and read further there. So they had a pretty dodgy run when it comes to the market performance. The 1-year high price of the company's stock is recorded at $6.22 on 4/14 of 2021. So that'd been a good time to sold it all. And the lowest price of $4.17 in the same period recorded on 12/20 of 21. So just last week it hit the low. So that's down a little bit, $2.05 in 8 months. Wow. Full year performance was minus 13.04%. History of low and high prices and the 52-week can tell a lot about a stock's status. The future performance. Presently, ORC shares are logging minus 24.92% during the 52-week period from the high price and 11.99% higher than the lowest price point in the same time frame. Stock's price range for the 52-week period managed to maintain the performance between $4.17 and $6.22. The company shares operating in the sector of real estate managed to top a trading volume set approximately around for the day, which was evidently lower when compared to the average daily volumes of the shares. When it comes to the year-to-date metrics, the ORC recorded a performance in the market was minus 10.54%, having revenue showcasing a minus 6.79% on a quarterly basis in comparison with the same period year before. At the time of this writing, the total market value of the company's seat is $773.03 million. Market experts do have their say about ORC. During the past month, Zero Analyst gave ORC a buy rating. Zero polled analyst brought the stock as an overweight, and Zero analysts were recommending to hold the stock. Zero of them gave the stock underweight value, and rating Zero polled analyst provided a sell rating. So not too good at ratings here, and especially the last couple months when it's been going down, but a lot of people have been buying the dip. But you can also see from the charts that I showed you, a lot of people's been selling it as well. Over here on StockTwits, currently at $4.70, low of $4.17, high of $6.22. This is showing a market cap of $805.32 million. Will the stock pay some special dividend in 2022? As REIT, they need to pay more than 90% of income, so maybe they're gonna give shareholders something. Yeah, that would be nice. I've never heard that. Buy and hold, that's what I've been doing. As expected, steady progress to the upside. Another reminder, in order to qualify for the January 27 dividend, you must own at market close tomorrow on December 29th. Also happens to be a payment day. Here's an idea: reinvest in the morning. There you go. Who is the big boy? You are. Much else there. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing ORC as a hold. And over here on Tip Ranks. Oh, I think I just blew up Tip Ranks. It didn't come up before, so we'll try it again here. Currently at 470, and way to go, Tip Ranks. They're not even going to give it a score. So, and as you can see, the market just closed. So, but that's all that I have on ORC. Come on, Robinhood. So, currently at $4.70. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information that you want to share, or anything else in regards to ORC, or if there's any other stocks out there you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.